I think that you have to enjoy doing it. That's one of the things that I always tell actors, is make friends with the process. And also use whatever energy that you have with you that day.
If you've got a script, you should prepare for that. You should know what's expected of you, whether you're asked to be off book or not, whether it's enough to be familiar with the script. I think it's rare that you're presented with no material. So even if you're just given a very basic précis, even if you're just given a casting breakdown to read over, you can do that. And that means that you're as informed as you can be. And to be honest, that puts you ahead of most people.
Inform yourself. So find out, is this role a business person? Does this role need to be smart, or is this role physical? Therefore, do you need to wear a t-shirt that's showing your physique off a bit? So I think appearance, definitely look into that.
Do research on the producer, on the director, and particularly if it's a new series, do research on the production company so you know what their slate is like, what they've done before.
Learn the scene or scenes. Absolutely essential to learn the scenes.
With commercial castings, we generally have 10 minutes to look at somebody. So if the first take we do with them is a little bit all over the place because they're not quite ready or they've not listened to the instructions well enough, it's a wasted take. And I'd rather that the first one is a good foundation, and then we're working on more detailed direction for the second and third take so we can really get something interesting out of an individual.
More than anything, I would stress that it's important to stay calm and just walk into a room feeling as relaxed as you possibly can.
We don't want to put you on edge, we want you to have a good time. So just try and relax, try and be yourself, and we'll try and make it fun for you as well. We want you to succeed.
Don't worry also if you do corpse when you're in the room as well, that's fine.
Everyone in that room wants you to do well, and you can just be a problem-solving presence, someone who comes in, who delivers a great job and solves their problem and gets that job cast.
I think going into an audition with a neutralness, ideas but neutralness, is always good, because you don't want to walk into an audition and have the casting director tell you that it's actually completely the opposite of what you've been thinking.
The important thing is what a casting director or a director will tell you when you're in the room, which brings us on to listening, which is the other most important thing that you can know and that you can focus on when you walk into a room.
What they can do to stand out is just do the scene well, and yeah, that's kind of it really. You know, there's no, because if you stand out too much, you're probably standing out for the wrong reasons.
Remember, an audition is not a performance. I do hear myself saying that on numerous occasions. Just remember, audition's not a performance. We're looking for indications and essential qualities that could be right for the role. For example, look, voice, acting, and just kind of the basic raw sort of connection with the role that we're sort of looking for.
Also, we're attracted to each other as people, you know? So you can just, if you're just a human being, when you sit down and talk to a casting director or a producer or director, remember that they're human beings too. And treat them as an as a colleague, you know? And talk like a real human being about real things. I mean, talk about your dog, your kids, your hobbies, whatever.